I'm Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and we welcome you to the Metro Manila Arena here in the Philippines for tonight's main event. 12 rounds of heavyweight action between these two great warriors.
Fighting out of the blue corner, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Bad Intentions, Ортис. And his opponents, fighting out of the blue corner, Tomi, the Duke, Morison.
All right, gentlemen, protect yourself at all times. Let's touch them up.
Everybody's been waiting for these two to meet up. Now they do, as round one is underway.
Teddy, what do you look for early on when you're analyzing the fight of two power punchers facing off against each other that gives you a clue as to which way this is going?
Who's doing the little things a little bit better? Who's using the jab? Who's controlling range? Hey, who's thinking better?
Fine fundamentals, good counterpunch. He's got his guard up really well that time, and it protects his head. Good looking counterpunch. Targeting that jab with the right hand behind it. That straight right unable to connect. Wow, is he defensively sound. The tactical game paying off. You can see the counterpunch.
Yeah, you see the counterpunch, but you know what I see? I see a little tentativeness now in him because he's afraid to let anything go because when he misses, bang, it gets caught.
What do you think is most misunderstood about the heavyweight division?
I think it's human nature for people to see these big Goliaths that they start to think that, hey, they're more sure of themselves, that these guys have more of an abundance of...
Wow! That was a left hand that came raining in on him. He does not look good right now. Expect him to clinch. Throws a counterpunch there. So right from the start in this fight, he's committed to the body shots.
Well, that's the time to go there right at the beginning because body work pays off for you later in the fight. No sense in wasting time. Get right to it.
Well-targeted combination by Bad Intentions. 10 clicks of the talk. End of the round there. He was able to stun his opponent. Teddy, when you're training a guy that's coming off a round where he just got to his man, what do you do? Do you say, hey, I saw that and here's how you did it? How do you approach that?
Well, you want to make sure you remind them exactly what you're talking about, how he set it up. Don't think about just a big punch that landed. Remember how you got to that point.
That's a tried and true method that works out very well, the counterpunch landing by Bad Intentions.
In and out, in and out.
Gets rid of that. It was intended for his head. Ортис is coming up with the answers, avoiding that punch.
There's no need to be
missed that uppercut. Halfway. Oh! Ortiz is stunned, and he is hurt. Where there's a spot that is a huge uppercut, puts him down. Able to get up to his feet after that knockdown, but Teddy, it's what's ahead that's the problem.
Yeah, we're getting a peek right now into his heart, into his soul.
He returns the favor with a right hand of his own. Able to get rid of that one. Super two-punch combo by Bad Intentions. Dismisses his opponent's headshot. And you see he turned defense into offense, comes back with the counterpunch.
And that's exactly what he brings to the game. He makes you miss, he makes you pay. And he makes you think twice about throwing a punch later on.
So swiftly able to turn defense into offense. Nice counterpunch.
And what you're noticing here is his opponent is starting to be a little wary of letting his jab go, because every time he jabs, he gets caught.
End of the round. So he scores the knockdown and now heads back to his corner. Teddy, do you ever have to calm a guy down after he scored a knockdown?
That's a really great point, because a lot of times that can be the turning point, but not for your guy that scored the knockdown, for the other guy, because sometimes when you score a knockdown, you start to think it's going to be an easy night, and you forget what you knew when you came in, that it wasn't going to be an easy night. You're going to have to bring all the tools out of the tool shed, and it's important to remember that.
There's a taste of the sweet science. You see the skill he has in counterpunching.
And you know what he's doing is taking his opponent's jab away.
Parries that punch intended for the head. Ortiz is coming out to fight this round after being knocked down in the previous round. Teddy, any idea? Do you think he's recouped enough here?
Well, we're going to find out very quickly by looking at his legs. You're going to look downstairs just like you look downstairs in the basement of a house to see whether or not those bricks are in place, or whether or not some of the mortar has kind of disappeared and the bricks are a little loose. You want to see if those legs are stable, if they're firm.
Doubles up the jab. Hey, did you see that right there? Halfway through this round here. Digs in with a good solid uppercut after taking a shot. Blocks that punch. Final 10 seconds. Good looking counter punch. Here we go with the fourth round. blocked that away. It was targeted for his head. Ortiz is just not landing any body punches in this fight.
Well, he looks like a guy who hasn't been taught that. We're getting a little bit of an x-ray, a little bit of a peek into what his trainers show him in the gym or what they don't show him.
Good return fire that time. Good job protecting himself. Reaching the halfway mark of this round. See, the defense pays off as he gets rid of that downstairs. Way to block there. Now that's some fine work right there by Bad Intentions. Some fine fundamentals, good counterpunch.
Nice mousetrap there. He let him in beautifully. He didn't use cheese, he used distance.
Able to cover up along the belt line, blocks that one. 10 seconds to go in the fourth. Another round, and if it keeps up with the rest of them, it'll be closely contested and hard to score. Teddy, is this becoming a mental thing with him? I mean, he's not firing off the big power punches. I got to wonder why.
You know, that's a good question. Sometimes a guy is making a silent agreement in his mind that maybe if I don't hit him hard, he won't hit me hard back. He's not confident enough now to throw the punches without worrying about what to come back at him.
Scoring well with that combination by Bad Intentions.
More movement, head movement, combo, punch.
Well done that time, landing the counter punch. What guts it takes, what commitment it takes to keep up with this kind of a pace. The action's been non-stop.
Now, the one thing I can tell you is this is where you don't worry about pace. You don't think about pace. Otherwise, you could not be doing what these guys are doing. They're just going round to round.
Able to get him up against the ropes.
Work the body. Cover your head.
And coming upon the halfway mark of this 3-minute round. Gets rid of that. It was intended for his head.
Beat him to the punch. Move your head.
This is great stuff. I mean, great stuff. Bringing it every which way they are.
Joe, you remember the time you were on a vacation, you saw that perfect sunset?
Oh, yeah.
It was just beautiful. This is beautiful.
Ortiz's cheek is ripped open right there. You can see the cut. Keeps his hands up defensively, protecting the head. And this round comes to an end. It is a round that was highly entertaining. These guys really put forth quite an effort.
Well, they both have high engines. They have motors that never stop going.
Frustrating his opponent with great defense. Good scoring counterpunch by Bad Intentions. Punch after some fine defense by Bad Intentions. Ortiz's jab continues to carry the day. He's wanted it, he's gotten it. That worked out really well, throwing off the right hand after getting tagged like that. Went to the body there, but unable to connect. Returns the favor with a right hand of his own. That punch nowhere close. Reaching the halfway point of round number 6. A little something for his opponent after getting tagged. Nice block by Bad Intentions. Good block there by Bad Intentions. Nice block that time. It was intended to the head. 10 clicks of the tuck. Oh, and he comes in again, landing well. So it's the end of the round. And as both men head back to their respective corners, Teddy, it brings up a good point that's many times not talked enough, but the culture of a corner and how guys conduct themselves. What was always your philosophy in organizing and running a corner?
Well, first of all, only one guy could be in charge. That's the trainer. You can't have too many cooks in the kitchen. It has to be organized like anything else. And you have to have calm people. You only have 1 minute. Maybe by the time the fighter gets back, maybe it's 50 seconds. So you have to be efficient. You can't have guys that are excited. They have to be able to control their emotions just like the fighter does on the outside. And everyone has to know what their job is.
Good block. Morison's been able to hit that target with that straight punch consistently all night long.
Yeah, and he's gotten a little bit of help because his opponent starts leading with those wide shots, and he steps right inside him, right into the eye of the storm.
Throws a counter punch there. Good way to protect the midsection. Good counter punch. A minute to go in what has been 2 minutes of sensational action. Neither man coming off stride. The tactical game paying off. You can see the counter punch.
Yeah, you see the counter punch, but you know what I see? I see a little tentativeness now in him because he's afraid to let anything go because when he misses, bang, it gets caught.
That punch just close. There's the headshot, but he parries it away. And as this round comes to an end, Teddy, you just get the sense that at any point this fight could come to an end because it is being fought with bad intentions.
Yes, these guys are not behaving like guys that are coming here thinking about going to the scorecards. They're letting everything go in every punch.
Well targeted by bad intentions. He takes a shot and then commits to giving one right back. Parries that punch away. Well done that time, landing the counter punch. Ortiz is out at longer range. He's staying away from some danger spots defensively.
Well, he knows he has an opponent who has to be set to punch at, who's very dangerous in those spots. So he's doing what he should be doing, keeping him off balance, giving him angles. Fighting a smart fight.
Tomi Moрисон stunned and staggered.
Hey, no holding, no holding.
Able to cover up that gut. Ortiz has got to deal with a cut cheek. "60 seconds to go in what has been a toe-to-toe war. Oh, what a great round. Didn't get it done going to the body there. Parries that punch intended for the head. Keeping his hands up, getting way of his opponent's effort. Boy, he's really getting off with his punches and multi-numbers here. Good return fire that time. Boy, it looks like he's at good strength, ready to go. Way to block there. Not able to land the uppercut. Blocks that belt line well. Well, we told you it could be this kind of fight, and as advertised thus far. And you see he turned defense into offense, comes back with the counterpunch.
And that's exactly what he brings to the game. He makes you miss, he makes you pay, and he makes you think twice about throwing a punch later on.
It's hard to believe that he can win this fight on the scorecards. That means it's do or die at this point. You got to go for broke.
Yeah, that means that you got to come up with that Hail Mary pass. Now, when you come up with that Hail Mary pass, you don't just chuck the ball. You have to have a receiver down there. You have to make sure that he's running a certain route. Right now, he's got to look for one spot, something to land that shot.
Halfway through what is one of the best rounds you'll ever see. Just great action.
No, it's unbelievable. I mean, if you love roller coasters, you go to an amusement park. If you want to see left hooks, right hands, every direction, great chins, great endurance, great heart, you come to this fight. You stay right here.
Very nice work from both men. They each got a shot in. Good block by Bad Intentions. Neither man slowing down as we have 60 seconds to go in this round. Oh, he is clearly stunned. He just took a barrage of punches. Oh, Tomi Morison's on the canvas. He went down hard there.
One, two, three, four, five.
He went down from a big shot. Now he's got to have some big guts to move along.
You're going to find out exactly what he's made of.
They trade shots. He comes back with a right hand. Good defensive skill. Ortiz is trying to create some space between him and his opponent. He goes down. Oh, he may be close here. Can he survive the round? Some way he's going to continue on here.
And if he's going to stay in this fight, now he's got to avoid his opponent like the Black Plague.
Round comes to an end. Knockdown was scored in that round. So, Teddy, you're working the corner of the guy who was just on the floor. What are you telling him?
You're telling him that if he's been down before, you want to actually use that for a positive. I know that sounds crazy, but you say, hey, you've been here before, you've overcome it. You want to remind him that he can get back. And then the most important thing, Joe, is you tell him why he got dropped. So when he goes out there, he's not just scared going into a dark place saying, gee, it's going to happen again. He knows he has control.
Morison's flat out afraid to engage in this fight now after being knocked down earlier.
Well, you know, there's a tendency of that happening, of being tentative, being a little bit worried about throwing your punches when you've thrown and you've been bit. Well, he's thrown and he's been bit, and he's got to get over it.
Blocks that punch. Blocks that punch.
Tommy Morisson is almost as if he's scared to throw punches right now, that he's just thinking strictly about defense after being tagged earlier in this fight.
Well, he needs some help in his corner. That's where a good corner comes in right now. They have to straighten his mind out right now. They have to give him another way of attack. They have to give him a plan B.
Wow, just sit back and enjoy this one. You can tell both guys are so determined to give everything they have here tonight.
So it's like the first time you heard Ray Charles sing God Bless America. You knew it was special. You knew you hadn't heard it before. I haven't seen anything like this before.
Not able to land the headshot. Threw the straight right hand, but didn't score with it.
He goes down in the later stages of this round. He's going to try to survive it. Fight is over. Ortiz has got the win by way of knockout. He put his man down, and the 10 count was administered. Ortiz is your winner by impressive knockout victory.
And he did it just the way he had to. Stayed on the outside and used those quick hands all night.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. That does it ringside. We'll see you next time at the fights.